time to start on the living room. And what it wants for this, luxury underwater lounge. Theme, a luxurious living room inspired by an underwater paradise as if it's located at the bottom of the ocean. Walls, deep ocean blue. Ceiling, dark blue to represent the deep sea above. Okay. I'm going to get to that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so again, the options are really limited on this game. I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's a way to fix it, a way to add on things. So what I've done is I've got these like really dark green tiles that kind of look like water waves, you know, like, I don't know. So I've done that instead. Honestly, the colour choices are awful. Like, there's no dark blue. I guess there's that one, which might be better than the green, but I'm going to do all of the... I'm going to do all of the walls in hollow in this colour, and then I'm going to do this wall, I think, as the feature wall in one of these colours. So I'll come back to you when I've done that.
A few moments later.
The wall I just said I wasn't going to paint because it's a feature wall, I painted. So now all of that's done, we're actually going to do the feature wall. I've missed a square. Luckily I've not told it yet. Have I missed any more squares? No. Right, I'm going to paint this wall and I'll be right back for... Oh, we need to do the floor. Floor and then decoration. So next we need to do the floors, and it wants either light wood or pale stone flooring to resemble a sandy ocean floor. Raw materials. Oh, well this should work, right? That kind of literally. This looks like sand, kind of. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one. Let me zoomy for you. Does my head in. Why is it not endless? Sand. Floor. Accomplished. Next. Up next is lighting. We need soft blue ambient lighting combined with warm lamps. The room should feel calm and immersive rather than bright. How am I going to find blue lights? So any lights that I find that are blue, I'm just currently popping on the floor just to see what's going to work. As you can see, a lamp. I have picked out many a lamp, many a light. I don't really know what I was thinking by putting all these on the floor because... Now where do I put them all? What do I do? So then I've put these spotlights in all four corners. As you can see. They're not too bright, but like they give ambience. This reminds me of a jellyfish. And then these are a couple of like the table lamps that I think fitted best with the room. Did I even show me painting that wall?
I painted the wall.
And then I've got this. Kind of looks like a spaceship. So we might get rid of that one. So next up we've got furniture. And we need a large blue, grey or white sofa, a modern coffee table, a contemporary TV unit, comfortable armchairs and curved furniture where possible. So I found a few bits. So obviously it said curved where possible. This is about as curved as it got. There was like a curved giant sofa like that you could piece together, but it wouldn't fit in this room. And it's a pretty small room. So we've got to work with what we've got. We've got our coffee table, our TV unit, our weird alien light that I'm still not sure I'm going to keep. Over here, I was thinking they've got the exact same armchair as this, but I don't know where to put it. I'm not an interior designer. Do I put it like that? That looks weird though. Why would you just be facing the door? I feel like I'm just going to pop it there and hope for the best. What else did it ask for? For decor, we've got aquariums, ocean artwork, coral decorations, shell ornaments, glass sculptures, and blue and turquoise cushions. I don't know if they're going to have any of this. The first thing I'm looking for is an aquarium. No fish tank. Maybe if we look in hobbies, maybe there'll be something there. It's not what I was going for. So far, I found quite a few things. We found a surfboard. I got these cute little ornaments, turtle and an octopus and a puffer fish. And over here we've got a fishy, starfish and a crab. Over here I've got like stuff to make a sandcastle, starfish, fishing net, fishing rod. On the armchair, I've got a book about fisheries and all that jazz. So that's where I've got to so far. I feel like we should get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that. I think I'm going to move it. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. I feel like I've got a lot of dead space here. Oh, I do want to keep this little... Wasn't this a light, actually? I might actually get rid of... No, I don't want to...
I don't want to get rid of him.
Let's put a little crabby friend over here somewhere. And then let's move this. Move that over there. That's cute, look. So we need some ocean artwork and glass sculptures. We've not got a lot of room left in this room, so we shall see what we can do. Also, cushions, if you can get cushions, because I'm not 100% sure. I found some cushions. They're not like a perfect match, but they'll do. So this is how the room is looking. It's very cluttered, very chaotic, very... Looks like the sea, though. Okay, and then we've got some artwork. So we've got this big matching poster that goes with the book. And then I made these little Polaroid pictures with shells. I think we're done for this room. So you come from, you know, our Gothic hallway. Those shadows freak me out every single time. So we've got our ocean themed kind of ceiling because we could only find green and blue everywhere, fish everywhere, shells everywhere. That's that room all done. Now we're going to be moving on to the kitchen. There's no divide between the dining room and the kitchen, which means it's going to be even more chaotic because there's going to be 2 different themes in here. So that's going to look crazy. But we're going to do our best to make it look good? Question mark. Our ChatGPT prompt for the kitchen is Retro's 1950s American diner kitchen. Bright red and white walls with chrome accents. Ceilings we're doing white with plenty of bright lights. And floors we are doing black and white checkerboard tiles. So I guess that will lead nicely into the hallway. And then at least it will lead nicely into the hallway. Right, let's get these floors done. This will not take a second. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Okay, I guess we're doing it there as well. Floors complete. For the walls, we're doing red. This isn't giving red. Giving bright orange. I didn't realise you could do this with the paint. So, you know, earlier on in the living room when I was like, oh my god, there's no dark blue paint. There is. There actually doesn't look to be any red. That just looks orange to me. So I think what we're going to do instead is go and have a look for some wallpaper maybe. I've got absolutely no idea how this is going to go because we've got checkerboard floor. This looks insane. I don't know about that. Let's try something different. I'm trying these instead. I don't know which one looks worse, to be honest. They both look insane. I guess that's the whole point, isn't it? When I tell you I'm going through it, right, my eyes hurt. It's because it's too contrasting, like, textures, and it's hurting my eyeballs, but you know what? ChatGPT chose it, not me, so who am I to argue? If you sit at the dinner table here, you're gonna have a headache. There's no 2 ways about it. You will have a headache. Now, I think that I'm just gonna do... So I think I'm just gonna do the rest of the room in white. Is that white? Because that is giving magnolia. The worst colour. Zoom. Right, so that's all the painting done. No, it's not. I'm a big fat liar. Completed it, mate. Wanted me to add chrome accents onto the walls. Not really sure how I'm going to do that with like wallpaper or paint or anything. So I think I might add like... I think I might add some like chrome decor. Decor? Whatever it's called. But like later on. For lighting, we want bright pendant lights, neon signs, chrome light fittings. There we go, look. That works perfectly. A warm and cheerful atmosphere. So let's go ahead and find some of that stuff. I feel like that is a pendant light. What do you think? We didn't do the ceiling. We didn't do the ceiling. Right, so I've finished the ceiling because apparently I forgot about that. Now we need to go back and get some pendant lights. I think I'm only going to pop a couple of these in. Purely because... Purely because we want some like... Whoa. That was bright. That was very, very bright. Are they even level? Yes. They're not level with the door though. That might stress me out. We'll fix it later. So now we need some neon lights. It looks like the only neon lights we have are these ones. So I feel like the most obvious one is this pizza one. I think I'm going to put it here. Just because I would put it on this back wall, but how does it look when that's off? Cute. I would put it on this back wall, but obviously that's where all of our counters and stuff are going to be. So I don't want it to like get hidden away. Light switches. We need some, I think it's like chrome ones, didn't it? Is that giving chrome? Is that giving chrome? None of those are giving chrome. What about you? Okay, so I think this one's giving chrome. Oh my god, I've missed some of the wall. Let me just fix that. I'm just going to make a few final adjustments in here. Paint, fix up the lights and stuff. I have made all of the lights straight and I've added this little moon. I don't know if that looks stupid actually because of the light. What am I doing? Oh, I don't know about this now. It's so cute as well. Okay, so for furniture, we need a retro dining booth, a chrome edged table, red diner style chairs, vintage style cabinets, and a breakfast bar if possible. Obviously for decoration we've already got a neon sign up because there wasn't really many, and we might put that moon one back up. For appliances and cabinets, it's asking for bright red cabinets,
Obviously.
white worktops, chrome handles. I don't think you can change the handles, but I'll have a look. And then appliances, we've got red fridge, red microwave, red toaster. How many times can I say red? And finally, a stainless steel oven. That's the cabinets put in. Honestly, it's just so awkward to place everything because, well, again, I'm going to say it for the millionth time. It's a small house. Okay. Oh my god, stop saying okay, Amy. Now we've got the cabinets sorted and we've got an oven and a fridge. We're going to move on to a toaster and a microwave now. Hopefully we can fit both on. Knowing me, they're going to be giant like everything else in this house. Rightio. Everything's red. Oh my gosh. This is just chaotic. A microwave. What's our microwave? Okay, so I found a matchy set here. So we've got the toaster, and it kind of gives us the same vibe as like the fridge, if that makes any sense. The toaster, I'm gonna put the toaster like this. So now that we've got all the appliances in, let's move on to decoration. For decoration, it's asking for vintage food posters, burger signs, milkshake signs, Coca-Cola style decor. I don't think they're gonna have that. And a wall clock. It also wants some neon lighting. And obviously I know that we've got the pizza one, but I'm thinking maybe some LED strips around the top, although I don't know if that'll be too much, so we'll have a look. First up is a wall clock, so we're going to see what we can get. I think I want something quite plain and basic. Maybe something like this. Ooh. Oh, I quite like that actually. Next, we need some food signs, food decoration. I was thinking just before I went into decorations was that they've got a food section. So what if we got a burger and a pizza and like put them on the kitchen cabinets or something? Not sure. We'll see how it looks. So let's have a look in here at the wall lights and signs. Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh, it won't even fit there.
It won't fit anywhere.
So what I've decided to do is sell this, move this, and then get our pizza sign and put that up here. This clock is in such a weird position, but I don't really know where else to put it. And then I don't really know what else to add, because that's all it's given me. It's not said anything else, and obviously we've not exactly got a lot of room going on. What I'm going to do now is go and add all of my finishing touches to the room, I don't really think there's much more we can add to it. That's all that it gave us. Like, that's all the prompts that it gave us. Pendant lighting, red everything, and chrome. And then I'll come back and show you the finished result. And just like that, we finished the kitchen. So what I've added is these LED strips. That's really giving like diner vibe to me. So we've added the pizza. We've also added this little breakfast bar because I do remember it asking me for a breakfast bar, and I was like, I'm not going to fit one in. But I managed to find this little wall table, so I popped the burger and the drink on there with a little stool. And yeah, I think for the tiny amount of space that we have, it's pretty good. What are we thinking so far then, guys? Because now we have a Gothic hallway, this insane underwater living room, and now we have our American diner style kitchen. Now that we've finished the kitchen, the next rooms to be done are the dining room and the garage. So ChatGPT so far has given me Gothic hallways, underwater living room, and American diner style kitchen. But somehow next time it becomes even weirder because apparently I have to make my dining room
Into a greenhouse.
The garage will also be having a transformation, but I'm going to keep that one quiet until the next video. At this point, we're committed to the chaos, so if you do want to see how ChatGPT manages to ruin the rest of the rooms, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. This one, even though it's chaotic, is my favourite. It's really like cute and whimsical, so I can't really complain at this room at all until you look through there, or you're sat having your dinner.